Okay, we are back. I don't know how many people are back, but this is the floor that I had gone with. But then I saw the photo again, and I don't think it's the exact same. Granted, this might be the closest one that would look good in my opinion. Because some of these others, it just crashed. Like, I don't know what happened, but Freebird said it, like, froze, and then I went to check my Streamlabs, and it says it disconnected, and normally 9 out of 10 times when it disconnects, it doesn't, like, reconnect, so I just figured I'd restart it. So, I just didn't want to, like, say, like, end it, and then not come back. It's alright. I mean, it honestly hasn't happened in a minute now, so I guess we're kind of okay. These floors look the exact same. I think I was about to say something because today ChatGPT went out and I use it for like work. Um so it went out. My Wi-Fi's been weird all day. Things have just not been going the way they should be. It's very weird. Um So yeah, I don't think I'm probably the only one that is experiencing problems. So yeah, that is weird. Everything's going out. We've got these floors. I wanted your opinions. I think these floors are pretty close to what we're looking for. Yeah, my grandma does not have internet. You're lucky you don't have to put up with this. I guess you just have to put up with the LTEs, which that could be good or bad. I think I'm gonna go with these floors. I think they look good. I don't know. I'll wait for you guys' opinions, but I think these are the floors that I should use. This is the garage. Yeah, these look good. And then I have like this used to be the OG wallpaper that Caroline would always use in my builds, which were these ones right here. These all square builds or not builds, these all square walls. For some reason, I loved them so much. Anything I could find would get these walls, like this wallpaper. And that's what we're doing today, folks. I'm gonna replace that door. I just left it there for, building purposes. Also, I need to put these stairs back, but I don't want it to destroy what I had just done. It's a classic wallpaper for those moments where you don't know what you're doing. If I can't, this is the dumbest thing ever. If I can't intercept whatever it is into this wall, how am I supposed to make these stairs? I'm gonna turn bb.move objects on, but I didn't want to do that. Now you can actually work. No. bb.move objects on. Okay, there we go. I guess it wasn't on last time. What? All of this work that I just did is no longer going to be able to work because bb.moveObjects did not want to work. That's not what I wanted to do. I had the stairs going like this. It done took my built-ins. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Alright. We got it. They done took the built-ins. I don't know why it keeps on doing that. It was doing that when I was building on my laptop the other day too. And I actually rage quit because of the built-in situation. left the game, came back like 15 minutes later, and continued building whatever it was that I was trying to do, because it clearly wasn't that great. It done took my doors too. It took the door. I don't even know what door I was using. I can't remember what door I had. Oh, it was this one. Okay, well now that looks kind of weird because... I guess this kind of doesn't look weird because they do have a table like right here. I just don't like how that is. Like how that looks. I don't know about you guys. I just don't like it when when I know that there is a wall there. I don't know what to do. Okay, I guess I do need to put... It is on, like, an elevation, because I gotta put, like, a little deck out here for it. I'm gonna keep that small, because the shed's not that big, that they have. Yeah, no, like, it is off-centered. I can't do it, but... Do the windows look bad? Maybe I should extend this, because it looks stupid. But then that, like, doesn't give the vibes of the house that I'm trying to go for. This is the problem I was having. This is why I rage quit. This is why I rage quit building it, because look, guys. I go to the house. All the windows are so close. This house is not giving that. Yeah, I do know about those cheats, Freebird. They are great when you know what you're doing. I guess right now I'm just trying to get, like, the layout for this done. It's really ticking me off because these windows are, like, supposed to be close. But, like, those windows, like, match the best with what we're doing right here. Because you see, like, how these windows right here are, like, the windows that I have right now. Like, the shutter ones are up here. Should I just do... I don't know, it's just, like, really, like... It's really throwing me off, these windows. Because these are, like, too small. These could be windows that could work. Well, I know about the alt, like, with the windows. Yeah, that's probably the best advice Freebird could give me right now. Because in my head, if it doesn't look the exact same, I'm like, oh, this is stupid. I mean, those windows could work if I put, like, obviously the curtains and stuff. They just don't really, like, look like windows for a first floor. And I wish that we had more shutter options, because, like, right now that I'm finding is, like, we don't have a lot of window options. Yeah. I need that. That's, like, the biggest reminders. It's not going to be exact. And I don't want to... I like the look of, like, the not having, like, the panels, essentially. I mean, these could work, but I was thinking about using these upstairs. Because downstairs they don't have... Oh, maybe... Okay, I like these windows, actually, I feel like would go perfect. Like, they would give it that style that I'm essentially looking for. But then there's this, like, weird space right here. I could just separate them a little bit more. Because these look like the windows in, like, the house to a degree. But I'm just wondering if we have these without... You know how, like, on Canva, if you guys ever use Canva, you can, like, click on a thing and be like, see more options like this? I wish The Sims had that so I could see more options. Maybe ones without, like, panels in them, but in a way, I feel like the panels sort of match the colonial style that I'm going for. Extend room on the left to be the same width as the ones on the right. Is it not the same? I thought it was. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, I did not. Whoops, my fault. Okay. There we go. There we go. I feel like the width... The other thing that I have to remind myself about a Sims 4 build is the measurements in, like, real life are going to be different in The Sims. So, like, even though in the show, the house is, like, the windows are very close together, I feel like having it this width is sort of the same of having that width in the build, you know? Like, because there is, like, some space there. And I feel like this space is kind of like the space in the build, if that makes sense. Like, the tile grid is not, like... You know how in, like, maps it'll be, like, for example, like, one tile represents one, like, mile? Like, it's not like one tile represents an inch in The Sims. Like, it's very weird, like, the measurements in The Sims. I think that's, like, what's throwing me off and why I'm so, like, oh, this doesn't look good. Because in my head, like, I can see the measure, like, I can visualize the measurements when I see the house, but in The Sims, it's going to be completely different. So, I think these windows are going to be the ones that we go with just to make my life a little easier and not, like, running around trying to find windows that are just one-panel windows. I mean, I could do these, but these are a little bit too modern for what I'm going for. The other problem that I had was finding, like, the brick to go with the house. When I was building, on my computer, I can't remember. I think I did this one, because it was closer to that, like, this kind of looks like aged, like, brick. Like, it's a little bit more, like, darker than, like, the bright red brick that we see, and this was, like, the closest brick that I could find that kind of went with the vibe of it. So I think I'm going to rock with that one. But if you guys have other suggestions of what brick I should use, let me know. But we don't have, like, a lot of options for brick, is what I also realized. I never realized, like, how little of, you know, things that we have in The Sims until I got to building. Like, everyone's always, like, I don't want to say complaining, but we're always being like, oh, we need more of this, we need more of this, and I was like, well, because I didn't build, I was like, I don't know why you guys are complaining, like, there's a lot of build/buy mode items. No, there's not. In my new journey of, like, building in The Sims, no, there's not. I might have to take this build and add it to a bigger lot, because we still have to do the garden. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. we're just gonna save this. And I'm gonna move it over. Because I'm trying to visualize the actual, like, you know, landscape of it too. And I think we're probably just going, that's a 30 by 20. I need something bigger. I don't know, maybe if I, like, flip it. Because this is a 30 by 30. It should be able to fit, like, the little garden. Maybe if I, like, shift the house to, like, here. Oh, that was the wrong way to shift. It's difficult because nothing matches ever. They spread the matching items over several paywall packs. You have an awesome door, but the windows to go with it are going to cost you another $40. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's very annoying, though, because, like, for people who mainly build in The Sims, you literally need, like, every pack to be able to, like, get the options for so many different, like, styles of, you know, builds. Yeah, the problem that I'm running into is, I know we don't have I mean, I guess this could be a driveway. I'm just trying to figure out, because there is a garden that she has, like, on the side of this, like, panel. I'm building it in Cooperdale, so I don't know if maybe I should switch worlds. I'm almost there, just a few left to get. Hey, at least, you know, you're getting there. And, you know, they're having more sales as well, so that's, like, another good thing is, so, like, the packs that, you know, have already been out for a while are, you know, now becoming a little bit more cheaper. Say a little bit, because it's not completely, you know, fixed. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to put that garden that she has, and I don't really want to, unless I shrink this. Because this up here, I guess it could work. It's like a little, like, seating area that she has. Let me pull it up so you guys can see it. Like, on the house, you can, on the house, you can see that she has a little seating area up here. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a bigger lot. Because the other world that I was building in, Ginny and George is based off of, like, a small town in Massachusetts. And if we go, remember my presentation on worlds, Cooperdale is, like, New York style. So it was, like, close to that Massachusetts area. So that's why I picked it. And Ginny and Georgia heavily revolves around, like high school. So I just thought it was, like, you know, this looked like a small town, had the high school, but they don't really have... The problem is they don't have lots. That's another issue that I've, you know, realized is we didn't really get any lots with Cooperdale. I remember talking about it when it first came out, but now building and trying to get, like, homes to be in their proper, you know, area code, it's really making me lose it again. So then the next place that I went to was Henford-on-Bagley, because they had this small little town area, which does give off Wellsbury. And then I guess they can just, like, drive to high school because we don't have any cars in The Sims. So my list of problems for The Sims got longer when trying to build Ginny and George's house. Then I moved to this, no, not that one. This one right here. The 40 by 30. This lot actually did work. I don't know why I just didn't start here. That's fine. We had some fun on the other lot. But I'm on, it's actually funny, I was about to tell you guys my Reddit story today, and I keep on getting notifications of my upvotes, because I was scrolling the Sims 4 Reddit page, like one would do. Someone posted about, like, the new teaser, and I just commented, I was like, listen, I was like, you know, I'm nervous because they better give us, you know, fairies. Because if they're gonna give us fairies, you know, if they chose to give us another, you know, occult in The Sims, they better give us fairies, okay? Like, they actually need to put time and effort into doing this, because I don't just want, you know, not fairies, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And people agreed with me. I saved this to my library. Where did it go? Isn't it supposed to pop up, like, at the front? I'm gonna have to go back, because I swore I saved it to my gallery. Or, like, my library or whatever it is. It's got 120 upvotes. Because I also said, because they could either knock it out of the park, or it could be a flop. Which is, you know, true. 9 out of 10 times, well, I'd say, not 9 out of 10 times. I'd say majority of the times, it is right on the, it'll flop, or it'll be, like, the best pack ever. Cooperdale. I'm gonna go back into build mode. Could have sworn I had saved it. I guess the game is just out to get me today. Save lot. We'll just do 3 because it will eventually be. No, we don't want to share it to the gallery. Not yet. I'm curious to see how many people will actually build this house when it gets done. Where am I going? Oh, there we go. I'm having another problem too, where I am losing homes, or worlds. Like, I'm trying to look for a world that's, like, right in front of me, and I just hover over it, and I'm like, where did it go? Like, I know I have it in here, and then it's, like, right in front of me. Okay, this is... What do you mean you don't have them in here? What is going on? You know what? I'm gonna do one thing really quickly. I'm gonna exit out of The Sims, and I'm gonna take my mods out of my folder, because there are some problems right now. And then I'm gonna come back and try this again, because it's not moving what I currently built over. I wish we could copy and paste, like, builds, so I didn't have to share it to the library, and then I could just paste the build there. I definitely do think it is a mod thing, which is why I'm going to take said mods out of my game. I think I'm just going to leave the mods that I know for a fact are not, you know, having a problem. Because there have been, in my opinion, there's been a little bit of some mod issues going on. I've had more people reach out to me about issues with their game because mods aren't working. And, I will state this again, is I try my best with, you know, helping you guys with, you know, the mods and all of that, but I am not the mod creator. So there are certain things that I do not know what to do. But I do try my best. Oh, you know what? It could have... I don't think it could have been a modded thing because... Oh, wait, no, it was... I accidentally clicked modded... I just did this for nothing. No, I know the library is for me. That's why I put it on the library. I didn't want people to download it just yet, because it's literally, like, there's nothing there. There is nothing. It's $22,000 of nothing. But I do want to download my must-have mods, which are, you know, MC Command Center... UI sheet. I mean, I guess I don't need this technically if I'm just building today, because I'm not really doing I'm not playing. We'll just load this up again. No, you are making sense, Jen. Yeah, that is a great point, though, if someone is watching that doesn't know the difference between gallery and library. If you are going to, you know, you have to upload it. I'm pretty sure you have to upload to the library first and then share to the gallery. Oh, we're not gonna, none of my loading screen's gonna be gone. Back to the basic one. I am happy, though, because... Hold on. I'm putting that there because I don't know if you guys... Early in the stream, I had said that I went through and I cleansed my save game files of a bunch of Yvettes that I don't use anymore. And so that's why I did that, because I would delete it and then be like, where did my house go? Oh, let me do this again. No. Alright, let's try this again, and I'm gonna try and uncheck modded. Oh, you know why it was modded? The lights that I was using. It wasn't even a mod problem, it was a user problem. I forgot I had... Ravishing's mod are just, like, so, like, ingrained for it to be, like, a Sims, like, object with her hidden lights, and I just forgot about them because they were hidden. And I really liked those lights. I'll just put the other lights down. That's why they weren't popping up. That's kind of embarrassing. I'm sure that we've all been there. Probably yelling at our computer because of something is not popping up when it was a user problem. So now if I go to my library, there it is. Yeah. I'm just gonna stay quiet. Okay, so now this definitely has enough space for my my garden thing. Just gonna move this over here. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we can get back to building. Okay. So I need to add the lights again because it is so dark in here. Same thing not long ago after spending hours on a build, and I was like, what? I'm glad I'm not the only one, but oh my goodness, I just, like, those lights, you don't realize that they're there because, like, the way that she has, like, them, like, coded is, like, they disappear. You know, hence why they're called hidden lights. But I just... In my head, they're, like, a part of the game, because I'm like, those lights should be in the game. We should have bright lights like that. I know we have these, which is what everyone uses when they first start building. Just placing a bunch of these around. Okay. Alright. The tab of mod, yeah. Oh my... A modded pile of mail. Because, like, that's a thing you would think would be in The Sims, like a debug item or something like that. So when you're looking around and you're like, why is it not showing up? Yeah, I would definitely... There's probably going to be another time where I, you know, do it again as well. You know, the sad thing is, Freebird and Jen, I even saw, like, I know now, I saw the blue check mark for modded, and I just didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, they're probably just, like, putting that there, you know, just cuz. I use the smallest lights and shrink them smaller. Yeah, I do that as well, like, the really small light, and then you just, like, put them under, like, the light that you're using. I love that trick. Okay, now I'm, like, wondering where I was. I guess we can kind of, like, finish in this area. Okay. So I need, like, I'm just trying to put, like, a base of what the kitchen, you know, will look like. I think I'm gonna use these... Yeah. these stools because these are similar to the ones that they actually have in the house. But I need to... Sorry, I got distracted. Justin Bieber posted on Instagram Threads, but what he said just kind of threw me for a loop. Anyways, I'm going back to Pinterest. I'm praying for you, Freebird. Was that the... No, that's another house that I saw. Okay. So yeah, they have like these wooden... I mean, these ones could work too. I'm trying to pull it up again so we can see. I think I might have accidentally saved... Yeah, I accidentally pinned something that was not supposed to go into said folder. Okay, maybe not. Hold on. They're white. Yeah, they're like white stools. I mean, I guess if I go with... No, they don't have that. They don't have... You know what they have? Maybe I'm... Because it looks like just a regular stool. Like something like this. Or maybe it kind of looks like this. And I could do those, but those are like... not what I want. Oh, maybe like these could work. Again, it's not gonna be exact. But if we look at the photo again, they're kind of similar in a way. I mean, I kind of feel like I could get something a little better. No, those aren't. Oh, these are the ones that I already had. Because I kind of... I like the vibes of these a little bit better for this house. I don't know, I just feel like growing together just gives off like homey vibes, obviously. But I just liked... I just don't feel like these match, you know, the house. I could just do different, like, bar stools, obviously. Maybe just do these white ones with the backs. Because I'm not gonna lie, the bar stools without the backs are the most uncomfortable thing in the world. So I might as well make my Sims comfortable with, you know, some back support. Is very important, guys. Just because it looks cute on TV and stuff does not mean it should be in your home. So it looks to be like on this, there's a window here. So I'm just gonna take this window and copy and paste it over there. And then here it looks like they have like, it almost looks like they did this. Put the window here. And then they came over here and then added like a side. Oh, maybe I can shrink this. Why give us windows if we can't shrink them? I'm gonna lose it again. Because I want the windows to be the same. It's gonna look stupid if they're different. But I can't shrink them. I guess you can't really see it from the outside. This could work. And obviously you put the sink there. The problem is they have a farmhouse sink. And because they didn't give us a farmhouse sink to match this, I can't have my farmhouse sink moment. You see the problem? Unless I do something like this. Like, I know it's not going to be exactly the same. I mean, this kind of gives off farmhouse in a way. A little bit. It's just that big basin, obviously. I wish when they gave us these countertops, they also gave us sinks to match with said countertop. You know? It's another problem that we have in The Sims. Maybe I could do... no, I don't like that. You know, honestly, I think I'm just going to rock with the Home Chef Hustle one or whatever. And then I'll just do, like... I could just do this one. Okay, and then they had... Over here was the oven. And they had, like, the little... thing for the... That little, like... like the hut, whatever, this thing right here, not that big one, but this looks similar to what they had. And then they had this little, the little cabinet, the little baby cabinet. And there we go. I don't know. I guess we'll just use the stove from Life and Death, because then it'll match. That looks really good. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm a prodigy, but I mean, this is coming along better than it was this weekend. Okay, now we move to the microwave. I'll just... You tell me... There we go. In the show, they have the microwave in the corner, so that's why I'm putting it there. This is probably not the most, like... We might change that, because that just, like, in The Sims, like, it just... You can't really have free reign of, like, where things go on a countertop unless I do that alt trick, but I don't really feel like doing that. Oh, I can shrink it. Okay, we can shrink the microwave. That could work. If I shrink the microwave, does it still work? Like, does it function properly? Because, first of all, I don't know why it's this big. Like, the microwave that's this size should be able to do the job. Oh, that's sweet. Well, I'm glad it was good news. I mean, also, I could put the microwave right there. Or, like, even, like, right here. That could work. Because it kind of goes, like, with a built-in microwave. I think, you know what, Freebird? I think I'm just going to place it over here because I want to clutter it up with, like, kitchen stuff. And I think the best way is if the microwave's over here. Because it's, like, in its own little area. Okay, the next thing is I should probably work on... This part I was surprisingly good at. Don't know how, but the roof situation, that was so easy for me, surprisingly. And I say that because a lot of people have trouble with roofs in The Sims, but for some reason this one I was able to do. It's this little, like, little box, you know, and I had a window that I was going to use for it anyways. I just need to find it again. I had it at the beginning of this stream. I think it was this one. Because in the photo, they have... well, they have, like, 3 of them. So maybe I should change that. But it's a little hut up there. So, I know you guys dislike roofs. There are times where I dislike them. But for some reason, Jen, I was able to get it on this house. I don't know what blessed me to do that. But I was able to. Maybe we do these windows. Kind of looks... I don't know, that just like you're looking in. Maybe it's... No, because it is a little house. I can't stand them on the corner. If I can remove it right, they are so... Yeah. If you ever watched Danielle build, she is the roof... Yeah, I do. I do watch hers. And, you know, honestly, I stand no chance. You know, I'm not here to say that I'm a guru, but she is incredible at roofs. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to get this one, but for some reason, you know, I did it. I forgot about the freaking chimney, but there's not really, like, chimney stuff in The Sims. Unless I, like, make it over here. I guess I can do, like, this roof sculpture thing. Hold up, guys. Now I gotta make, like, a little chimney thing. I think it's just, like... I think it's just, like, the one. Because I think that's... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If I could just, like, place it in this... Maybe I just make this, like... We don't know how big that, you know, chimney is in the back of the house. This kind of looks to be even with it, because it just looks like it's just the one, like a one tile. Where did my thing go? I might have exited out of my Pinterest tab. I had my Pinterest tab opened and it closed. Do 4 wide, then to the next floor. Okay, thank you. Okay, so with that knowledge that Freebird just instilled on me, we're gonna take this 4 wide, and then because this is the roof, we'll then just do 2. Okay, that, you know what? That actually looks a lot better, Freebird. Thank you. Because that was about to drive me nuts. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this roof first. So what I did was... It's gonna take the windows off. That's fine. I don't even know if I liked those. It took me messing around with it. Now, granted, I am not a roof guru. But I just, like, I shrunk it down. But I made this, like, medium height. And then I just kind of, like, moved it up a little bit. If you put the angled roof as 1 by 1, it'll bring it all together. Yeah, I've got a, it kind of looks like it's, hold on. There we go. That's kind of, like, coming off, though. Like... It looks like it's... I don't think it's supposed to do that. Hold on. Let me fix it. Okay, there we go. And then I need to pull up this thing again because you can add the pre-made chimney. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add that pre-made chimney. Maybe I had it right the first time. Yeah, this is what it is. This is what I'm talking about. because let me get the actual house back up. This is what the house looks like. They have the chimney that's a little taller than what we have already, but we haven't finished it. But this is like what it essentially looks like. Yes, let me save. Thank you. It's about to rain outside too, so I definitely should save my game before something happens. And then I just use this little guy. And I just like slouched it down. And I like moved it back. I don't know if... I don't... No, I do not like that. I don't think that's the one that I used. It looks right, though. No, I think it was this one. Wait, no. Yes, it was this one that I used. And then I just slouched it down. But I don't know if I like it going off the edges like that. Like, should I have it? It looks like it definitely does come off of the stuff that, like, there's a little divot. Little sides on there. Yeah, like, take it back one. Hello, Andy. Is that how it's supposed to look? Oh, like this. I think we got it. I think we did it. I think I did it after you sent that message. Because I think we were able to do it. That's the magic I did. No guru work there. No, that's not it. I feel like it looks good. I'm gonna wait to hear the feedback on it, because it might not look good. But I think it looks good. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what else I could do to make it look any better. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. And then I had said it, and I was like, wait, maybe she's talking about, like, the one that I had before. Okay, the problem is they use, like, small windows, and I'm trying to figure out what windows... It's like these small little guys, and I swear we have them in the game. They're somewhere, because I know I clicked on them. These could work. But I feel like there might be some better options. And maybe I'm wrong. I swear we had windows, though, like that. I guess it was these. I don't know if those... Hold on. See, I use... Can we not, like... Open image in new tab. There we go. Okay, hold on. Bear with me, everyone. Okay, so we see the up-close look of this window. This is probably what I should have done all along. We see these windows. The horse ranch ones. Let me pull those up really quickly. Horse ranch, not lights. I want windows. They're not even popping up with... You know what I forgot to do? Yeah, here we go. I mean, these could... Seasons might have better ones. They have this 3-panel wide one, but I don't... Maybe these ones... But they have a little divot in them, and these are just... Hold on, I'm trying to see... It just looks a little too big. And I don't like how there's, like, a black, like, divot in them. They just don't look like... I mean, I get... It's just this is what's bothering me, is there's no black on any of the windows that we're gonna do. You know? And my OCD... Or not even my OCD, but just like the... Oh, wait. I'm gonna one-up you on that, Freebird. Parenthood pack. Parenthood back with the white. I think that looks pretty good. Now, I don't necessarily know what to do. I think these work, though. Because it has that little slant that they have in... the photo, and it's that 3 wide, so we're not necessarily, you know, using 3 separate windows, but it's the same theme, you know? And does anyone have any suggestions for this wall in here of what to, like, put in? Should I do the brick? Because when you look into it, you just see the dry wall. Should I just put, like, a white, like a plain white wall? Like, do something like this, so at least, like, when you look into it, you're not looking at, like, drywall? I think that's what I'll do. Okay, and then the next thing is the roof patterns. This is something that I did struggle with on my own trying to get, because I know it's not going to be perfect, so I'm not going to pull up the photo, because I just want us to try and, figure out... what, I guess, not the shackles, but, like, the roof. I don't know what to do with I don't know if I should do this one. There's, like, some other options where I could do, this just feels a little too red. That one just kind of looks like copper. They have this one. I feel like this one's, though, the best one, to be honest. Maybe this one? I don't know. Like this fairly weathered farm shingles. Do brick, that way it will look like it's used to be a chimney. I've got the chimney over here. Like these? No, I don't like those either. Shackles, shingles, that's what it is, shingles. These roofs, though, they do shackle you down, though. They make you feel like you're terrible. I've never been more humbled than by building a roof in The Sims. I need to paint this before I forget. There we go. I am. I'm about to lock this roof down. What about, like, solar shingles? I don't like that. If it would help with energy costs, then maybe. But I don't even know if it does that. Oh, it does. It does. It does do that. No, that just doesn't... You know, we need more roof patterns ASAP. No, that's not the one I had. These are country carriage house roof. I think I'm just going to do this one and call it a day for that. I'm done. The next question is... How do I do this? Do I put little roofs on that, on the end? It's just lightning outside. Is that what you're talking about, Freebird? Not this exact one. It'd probably be like... I'm gonna have to put bb.move objects on. Oh, yeah. Thank you. But what trim should I do for this? Because I just did the... Last time I just did this. Like, just the basic... I mean, maybe I could just do this one. Okay. The fourth one. And just... Should I keep this, like, black? Or should I do, like, a white or something like that? I don't really know what to do. Should I do, like, the white trim? Or another color trim? White, okay. Alright, we've got 7 minutes left until I gotta head out of here. That one doesn't look terrible, but it's gotta be brick, so that what leads me to this one. But there's not a brick that looks similar to this, so then it's like, do I just do a basic one? Like, just a basic white one? Because they don't have a brick that matches the brick that I'm using. Because the brick that I'm using is from City Living, and I don't think that City Living has, like, yeah, they only have these billboard signs, which are useless. I think this one's probably going to be my best bet. Half gabbled roof, 1 by 1. This is like probably, you probably are losing it watching me trying to do this. Where'd my roof go? My chimney. Do basically remember that half wall to encase it. Half wall? I might have to do some research on this. The half gabbled. My chimney disappeared. Yes, you... Maybe I should put the roof down first. You know what? Hold on. I think I'm doing this wrong. I think you're talking about maybe this down here. Oh no, you're good. You're good, Freebird. The half gavel. Oh, where is that? Because I'm using the half gabbled. Yeah, this one. Hold on, I think I was just doing it wrong. We talking about this right here? Did I do it? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Hold on, let me, like, get it all together. Is this it? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I just want to, like, copy and paste this. Copy. Should I have them, like, meet in the middle so it looks like it's one? Only thing is bring in the... Oh, I see. Like this. Dang. We just did that. That looks good. I'm gonna save my game before I accidentally delete it. Now I'm trying to see what... This one has a little roof on it. No? That's not how it's supposed to look? Because that looks like a little house, and that looks cute. Like that. Like, I don't know if this looks off. Maybe I should just do this. No, I don't even think that would work. Never mind. I feel like this doesn't look bad. Like, even if we're doing, like, all of this... Like, it just... I sort of liked the other way. I think this one looks better. And then over here... They had, a roof that goes, like, this way. Now, just bear with me on this. I think that looks good. You pulled the end one in, but the side one needs to go in. I'm gonna have to do this on another day, because I do have to head off, because I gotta go watch my dog at my dad's house, because he's out of town, and Winston's already been alone for like 2 hours, almost 3 hours, so I don't want to like leave him alone. We're gonna finish this though when I come back, like maybe on Thursday we can finish it, because we also have the gameplay trailer coming out on Thursday, so we'll do that, and then I can head back here and we can mess around with this to get it to look like better. I mean, I think that looks okay, but people are saying no, which is okay. I think we can make it better. I think I might mess around with it, maybe like before I get on stream, maybe so I can figure it out, but we did do, you know, a good amount of progress. More progress than I would have done if it was just me, because I was really struggling, so I do want to say thank you to Freebird, even Lafayette, and Jen, who did, you know, help with ideas for this build. So, no, you're good, Freebird. Honestly, I think, like, we're getting it. Like, we were able to get, you know, through with the roof explanations and stuff like that. If I had time, I would stay, but unfortunately, I do not. So, I think we did really good, though, for, you know, the 2 hours that we were streaming. So, yeah, Thursday we have the gameplay trailer, and then I believe at the end of the month we should be getting, like, the gameplay trailer. As per usual, The Sims normally does their gameplay, like, live streams that go more in depth to what we're getting. But, yeah, we will complete Ginny and Georgia's house, and then I'll upload it to the gallery, so if you guys want to download it, you will have the option to do so. But thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your evening.